Don't judge me. I choose this man.
That was a good workout. Hi, I'm Jay.
Hi, I'm Marie.
And you're watching Lunch Break.
Nice. Nice intro.
And today, we're going to be covering stories from the subreddit, Am I the Buttface? Am I the Buttface for not lying for my best friend to become a foster parent? That actually sounds kind of heavy.
It is, right?
My close friend wanted me to be her reference to become a foster parent. The thing is, she has got narcissistic traits, although I wasn't aware at the time and was kind of manipulated and naive, and so I helped out. I answered the questionnaire truthfully and objectively, though, even on the questions that ask about qualities of hers that can be improved because I'm a truthful person. And she has now told me to go to hell and has blocked me everywhere. She apparently did not get approved, and she also told me that she lied about not being at the hospital that much when she's been there for 8 months this year and expected me to know not to write about it. She blames the entire rejection on my answer to that improvement question and screams, one doesn't not help their best friend to get their dream job. Since I wasn't aware at the time how crazy she was, I actually did answer the reference questionnaire as nicely as I possibly could without lying, trying to help her. Today, I regret not being even harder on the questionnaire after I've now realized what kind of person she is. I've known her my entire life and just now realize she has no empathy and screams instead of talks when asking her husband to do things, etc. I regret not advising her not to apply in the first place, as a good friend probably would, but I somehow did not even see how bad it was before her big reaction. So, this is a very short version of the story, but am I the buttface?
Probably in this situation, not. What do you think?
I'm kind of conflicted. Here's why. I think it's safe to say that we've all been in a position where someone asked us to be like a reference for a job or something, and you might like embellish one's resume, say that they were more important than what they were, maybe say they were always on time, they were the best performer on the team, whatever, and that's fine. Like, I guess I just want to go back and say like what she did was absolutely okay, because becoming a foster parent is a very serious thing. I think like asking you to do this questionnaire for her so she can get approved to be a foster parent, I think it's implied like, hey, say the best possible things about me. It's probably that unspoken thing like, oh, you're gonna have my back, right? You did the right thing. Like she said, like you took away my chance to have my dream job. Like being a foster parent is a job. You know, the government does like hire people to take care of children and they supplement their income and stuff like that. And that could be a really good thing to keep children out of like, I guess like other parts of the system. Obviously, she kind of came off as like she was doing it for the wrong reasons. You kind of took things in her own hands to like administer whatever type of judgment, justice, whatever, to keep her friend from becoming a foster parent and answering the questions that way. Like you have to know she's not going to get that job. She's not going to be eligible to become a foster parent. I think if it was me, I would have done one of two things. Like she said, the right thing to do would have been like have a discussion with her. If you already had all these feelings about her, like she didn't seem like she was at odds with her when it happened. She was just well aware of what she was up to. It's tricky because you could say, I don't think you should be a foster parent, and that's maybe not your place. But the other thing you could say is like, I don't feel comfortable answering these questions. I don't want to lie. I don't want to embellish things. Maybe talk to somebody else. You could voice your concern like, I don't know if it's a right fit for you. The other thing you could have done, which was my initial reaction, is be like, maybe I won't get involved. But now she might find someone that's willing to lie and embellish things for the questionnaire, and then she becomes a foster parent. God knows what kind of damage she could do to the children, right?
Yeah, it's always really complicated. And I personally think I agree with you, but only in half. It's like an accord, because it's really serious. Someone's life depends on this decision. And when you lie, because work, it's work, you can learn stuff and everything. But in this particular situation, especially if you're aware that your friend is kind of have issues, this person is not really stable. how you don't see all these years that you know this person. You don't see that this person have sociopathic or really crazy behavior. Sometimes it could be just the stress, but sometimes it could be mental thing. And it's not good. And if you bring child in this environment, children, they're not easy to deal with, especially if you already have issues. Now you need to deal with your issues, not dealing correctly. So child can make it worse. Saying just like, hey, you my friend, my dude, can you cover me?
Right.
And say something like that I'm great person and everything. It's bad. Like you say everything cool, they have a child, they be frustrated, mad, and they say like, because of you, I have this child. Why you don't tell me? Don't do that.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this friendship wasn't going to last much longer.
And this friend needs help. Like if you have lots of different issues, you was in a hospital for 8 months. It's the issues. Fix your issues, and then you can figure it out with the kid. You must be happy and healthy before, because after it's gonna be a problem.
OP's not the Buttface, and ultimately, I think they did the right thing.
Approve.
Am I the Buttface for feeling hurt that my roommate is more excited about trips with her new friends than the birthday trip I'm planning? Ooh, jealousy. I think I would probably feel the same way, just going off of the title.
Yeah, but let's go look deeper.
I, 28 female, have been friends with my roommate, 27 female, for years. Our families know each other. We lived together a long time, and we moved to a new state together. I work full-time as a CNA, 48 to 60 hours weeks, and have almost finished paying her back money I owed her. She's physically disabled and in online school, currently on a break, doing very well in her psych program. She's extremely devoted to a particular artist. She's seen him 10 times this year, plans to see him again, and has spent a lot on tickets, meet and greets, travel, merch, and even Lego, which she only got into because of him. She spent over $1,000 on Legos alone and still has several unopened sets. I don't judge her. After her grandmother passed, this artist helped her through severe depression.
Okay, have a Lego and not even open it? That she's crazy?
So not even put together?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I understand putting them together and then putting them on display, but like...
Just like buy it and put like a box. And they have like really cool stuff you can make with that. It's just, no, that's crazy.
Our dynamic got complicated when our mutual friend, whom she has had a crush on, and I made out. I told her the day before her birthday party, which caused our biggest fight. He and now have a sexual situationship. I date him, but he sees it as friends with benefits. He isn't interested in her romantically, but things have felt off between me and my roommate since. I'm also nervous about her new friends. I haven't met most of them and worried they won't like me. I met one briefly before she and another friend went to the concert I couldn't attend because it was sold out. I have no problem with her having these friendships. I think it's great for her. I'm planning a birthday trip for next August. Meanwhile, she's planning multiple trips, a bachelorette, a wedding, a cruise, and another visit to a very pregnant friend, all separate people. She keeps saying she has no money, but still prioritizes these trips. She seems way more excited about them than about my trip, which makes me feel undervalued.
Wait a minute. She's dating with a guy her friend was in love or just like so much. And now they have a chilimbalim between them. And she's like, why my friend don't want to spend time with me? Why my friend having other friends? Yeah, why? Lady, knock, knock, knock. Wake up. Lady.
Sorry. I couldn't help myself.
It's not your friend. Stop calling her friend and stop being so weird about that. You did that. You ruined that relationship. You knew that. And you still did it.
For context, this year I barely traveled. I had to cancel my birthday trip for financial reasons, missed my yearly family vacation, went home to New York twice, and traveled to Florida for my cousin's college graduation. I try to visit a new state every year, but it feels like she doesn't care about the trip that matters to me. I don't care where we go for my birthday. I just want a beachy, budget-friendly trip. I even chose cheaper tickets for my favorite artist to match her budget. I don't want to be controlling or stop her from what she loves, but I feel hurt and left behind. Am I the asshole for feeling this way? And if I am, how do I stop being one?
First, you're a butthole. A butthole. You're a butthole. I said butthole, I was trying to say buttface.
So, Marie's trying to say that you're a buttface, and she's about to tell you why.
First, you're not an asshole, you're buttface.
Stay in the subreddit.
Pay attention. You not pay attention.
That's your problem. All the obvious signs are there. She doesn't give a f about your trips. And you're over here like, she's spending so much money on these other trips. I don't get it. She's trying to get away from you.
Weirdo.
And you know what's the worst part too?
What?
Like you mentioned, she's dating the guy. She's not even dating him.
No.
No, like he doesn't even want to date her. So like you ruined your friendship.
For what? For
not
chicky
even
picky?
for not even a real relationship. And you know what? Like she can't control who you see. She can't control what you do. Like you have the right to talk to whoever you want to, date whoever you want to, be with whoever you want to. That's fine. But the same token, you can't control what she does either. Like you knew that she had a crush on this person and then you went and started trying to date them. Okay, like, yeah, you didn't like steal her boyfriend, but like I wouldn't want to hang out with you either.
And it's not your business. If she told you she don't have a money, that means I don't want to do this with you. God.
You know what? I'm not even convinced that she doesn't have money. Like, you're paying her money that you owe her. She's funding those trips with your money. Yeah, maybe I'm not broke. I just don't have money to spend on bullshit with you. And it just seems like she like glosses over that real fast because she knows that's what the answer is.
She's talking about travels and she's talking about, oh, my friend was at 10 times in the same artist concerts. It's like, and you have 2 lines talking about you sleeping with her crush. I'm sorry, OP. I'm sorry. You need to take off your glasses. They're kind of pinkish. You just take them, put it on a table, and look, Buttface.
Buttface. Am I the buttface for finally saying no to being the family's unpaid photographer? I love my family. I really do. But somehow I've become the default photographer at every gathering, cookouts, house hangouts, etc. Not by choice, just because I take nice pictures. What actually happens is everyone hands me their phones the second I walk in, and I spend half the event arranging people, retaking shots, capturing IG photos for cousins, and trying to make everyone look good. Meanwhile, my food gets cold and I miss the conversations. At our last lunch, before anyone could shove a phone in my hands again, I said, I just want to eat first. Immediately, I got a barrage of comments. Wow, someone's in a mood, and it's just a picture, relax. Was I being dramatic for just wanting to eat my food warm? Am I the buttface for saying no?
No,
No.
not a Buttface.
The family's definitely taking advantage of you and your kindness, and maybe you do take some sick pictures, and maybe this is like a time for you to consider a career choice for sure. You know, trade that iPhone in for like a nicer camera.
If they support you that much, if they actually like your picture, let them get some cash for you could go and buy a cool camera, and then you can go and get some money on it.
I don't think that you said anything wrong by like, hey, let me eat first. Like maybe they want pictures with their food. Like that's what the selfie camera's for.
In our time, almost everyone know how to do the pictures. They know their best angles and everything. So maybe they need to just learn how to look good and not...
Yeah, enjoy your warm food. Maybe consider becoming a photographer if people really like your photography that much. And no, you're not the buttface.
We agreed.
We agree. Make them pay you. Those were some interesting stories, to say the least. And if you have some stories and want to determine whether or not you're a buttface and you want our opinions on that, hit us up on our subreddit, r/lunchbreak_GSP. And Marie, what else can they do?
Let me think. What about like, comment, and subscribe on our channel? We're really happy. Every new subscribers. We recently have a little splash of subscribers. And we really appreciate all of you. And we're going to be so happy to see you in the next episode of Lunch Break. Bye.
Bye.